Hello, welcome back. Today we are talking about how to use essential oils to support your mood, your brain health, and help you just feel good throughout the day. Now, when we're talking specifically about anxiety, depression, mood changes, things like that, we want to look at the whole issue, the whole body. We don't want to just put a band-aid on something, and I'm not going to sit here and tell you to just, smell this oil and that's all you need to help with your anxiety. That's not true at all, right? We still have to look at blood sugar. We have to look at cortisol. We have to look at hormones. We have to look at lifestyle and food, all of those things. But essential oils can help bridge that gap in your lifestyle and your holistic health program. They're an incredibly easy and effective tool to use for mood, and that's why I want to bring this to you today. So I want to give you my top oils that work on the mood and the brain as well. I'll give you a little information on why, and then I'll share a little bit about some links about my anxiety program and where to get your oils and all that good stuff. So let's start with Balance. Now, Balance is my favorite essential oil. It's one that has literally saved my life many times. When I started with doTERRA, it was January, and so that means I was about 7 months pregnant with my son, and after he was born, I had some pretty significant postpartum anxiety and depression. I couldn't leave the house to go grocery shopping. I would just be frozen. And someone said, "Oh, Alison, you need to get this Balance oil. It's going to help you. It's going to change your life." And of course I rolled my eyes. I'm like, you don't understand how severe this is. You don't understand what I'm going through. Like, don't wave your stupid essential oils at me. You don't know what you're talking about. But I had to place my order, so I got it. And the second I opened up that bottle and smelled that combination for the first time, it completely shifted my brain. So I had packed up baby Jake, so probably was about 2 months old at this point, and I was like, we have to go grocery shopping. We have no food. It's just me and you, buddy. We gotta figure this out. I gotta eat if you're gonna eat, because I was nursing him. So I took my bottle of Balance and I just smelled it like this right out of the bottle, put a few drops on my wrist, and within 30 seconds, all of my anxiety about going to the grocery store, about driving, about the safety of my son, all of that like melted away. And I was like, why am I so scared? I'm just gonna go right now and get this over with. What's wrong with you, Alison? Like, true Alison was able to come out. But the baby in his car seat, went out, went grocery shopping, was able to come home, and wow, I carried that bottle of Balance with me for 2 years, because it literally saved my life. And in my keychain, I also have it in my sample bottles, because I keep this everywhere I go. So oils work not just because they smell nice and you're like, oh, it's a nice smell, it must be calming. It's because there's specific compounds within the oil that go to work through the olfactory system. So when we just smell something, like I said, right out of the bottle, or we put it on our skin, you can put oils in a diffuser, those compounds are going to travel up through your olfactory system and start to work on different areas of your brain, specifically your amygdala that works on fight, flight, fear, and past emotions. Is going to work on the reticular activating system, which also works on motivation, mood control, regulation. Is going to work on your central nervous system, as well as your sympathetics and your parasympathetics. So it's going to help with calming. It's going to help with managing emotions. It's going to help with managing past emotions as well. And it can be so simple. And that's why I love having these things as a tool. And like I said in our last video, when we're talking about energy work with mood and anxiety, it's not that this is the one thing that's going to fix it all. It's just one more tool that we're going to be able to add in that's going to help you day to day to manage as you work to get to the bottom of whatever is going on for you, whatever your triggers are, and keep you in a safe and secure place throughout your day. So Balance is my number one go-to. The second one that I have in my hand is actually Serenity. And Balance and Serenity go very, very well together. And Serenity is a lavender base. So Balance is wonderfully woody and has that kind of deeper, earthier scent to it, where Serenity is more lavender based. So if you like lavender, if you like floral, this is also a great option for you. Now, combining them with the essential oil of vetiver has been scientifically proven to work on the brain, the amygdala, the thyroid, and the adrenals. So it's very, very calming. most people would put those 3 oils in a spray bottle or a roller bottle and spray their car, spray their room, spray the bed. It's just a really great combination to help support every organ in your body, as well as your nervous system and your cellular health. I also like to add in orange and citrus bliss, because when we add in citrus oils, not only does that help us with feeling lighter, because oils are uplifting and energizing, but they're also an antioxidant and help promote calmness throughout the body. It helps restore our body's energy through our master antioxidant, including glutathione. So we're getting a lot of benefits, not just from smelling something that smells good, but on a cellular level as well. The other 2 that I use is Copaiba, C-O-P-A-I-B-A. I used to say Copaiba. Some people always say Copaiba. It doesn't matter what you call it, but that is the top essential oil because it works on the endocannabinoid system, which means it can touch every single cell. It works on every single system, from hormones to the heart to digestion to the brain as well, and it can cross that blood-brain barrier and go to work there. Every time I talk about Copaiba, I tell my dental story of how stressed dental work made me, and I had to go in. I had an issue, the same issue on both sides, and this one side took 45 minutes. I believe it was my right side, and the whole time I was a hot mess. I was screwing around the chair. The dentist hated me. And then when I came back, I had actually been using Copaiba 2 drops under my tongue about twice a day for 2 weeks, and I wasn't sure if it was doing anything, but I went back to the dentist, and at the end, that second side only took 15 minutes, and they were like, who is this person who's on my table? Like, last time you were here, you were having panic attacks, you were freaking out, it took forever, you were fighting us the whole time, and this time you're just totally relaxed. I'm like, oh, it had to be the Copaiba. So I love using that oil directly. Now we have the soft shells and we have the roller, and those are also incredibly effective, but I find using Copaiba and frankincense together underneath the tongue twice a day has been a radical change for my mood, my mindset, and my sleep as well. And then frankincense is the next top oil that I absolutely recommend because, like I said, it crosses the blood-brain barrier. It has this very special compound called sesquiterpenes that work on the brain to help support and nourish our immune system in our brain, work on our vagus nerve, our vagal tone, so it talks to the rest of our body, and also helps soothe the inflammation that is going on in our brain. So when we talk about the brain, we often like to talk about the gut. However, while they can be related, we still have to support our brain as well. So I really want you to focus in on finding the oils that work for you. I love handing my kids the box of oils, especially when they were little. And I didn't have that many when I started, and my daughter came out and she's like, well, I can't sleep, I don't know what to use. So I just handed her the box and had her smell each one just to figure out what smelled best to her. And then she found, for her, Lang Lang was really calming. She's able to go to sleep right away and have so much success with that. So I strongly believe that you should work with what you have and work with what works best for you as well. But also keep trying new things. Try different ways of using them. Like I said, smelling right out of the bottle, applying it to your wrist or the back of your neck. You can put oils in your diffuser. You can put on a car diffuser, put them on the bottom of your feet. However combination works best for you, that's the one you should use. So Balance, Serenity, Orange, Lavender, and Citrus Bliss are great in a roller together. There's some vetiver in there as well. And then the Copaiba and frankincense I keep next to my toothbrush. So when I'm done brushing my teeth, I get those two plus Clary Calm on a daily basis, and then Immortelle and all the oils and Euro for my skin, things like that. So those are just really positive oils that do not cost a lot of money, which is wonderful, and very, very simple to use. They're safe for the whole family to use as well. So when my kids are studying, we get out peppermint and wild orange so they can focus. When it's time for bed, we use calming oils like Balance and Serenity. And my son, who has PANDAS, which has brain inflammation, the Copaiba has really helped calm the inflammation. We just put it on the back of his neck, and now he uses it on a regular basis as well. So this is just a little quick introduction to my favorite oils for anxiety and mood, and I hope that you get a little bit of support and information from this. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have a favorite oil that you like to use, drop that information below. What's your favorite combination? Maybe you have a great roller spray or diffuser recipe you'd love to share with everybody so we can all feel good as we go throughout our day. All right, thank you so much for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.